Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3:41 p.m. Central Standard Time on January the 10th. Ladies and gentlemen, we have dodged a bullet, so to speak. See over here where my cursor is, and I'm going to put this, yeah, you saw that, right here on this line, because this is the line that the Earth is on. I'm going to follow it around right over here. And this is the one that we saw coming off the back side. And this is right here where our Earth is. Bam. You see that? That took just over 24 hours to reach that point right there. Just over 24 hours. Do you see how fast and large that thing is? That is 24 hours, bam, and it's 24 hours later, and it would be smacking that. This line, if we were here, if that had came off in our direction, that would be lights out. But guess what? We didn't just dodge one bullet, we dodged two of them. They're only registering now the first bullet. Let me show you. So here we are at the European Space Agency's Euphoria model for the same thing. And it's showing it reaching, it would have reached us on around the 13th. So, yeah, about 2 to 3 days worth, really, for it to get to this point. Because, again, this is Earth, and we just kind of follow it around to find out when the head of it would be hitting us. And it'd be right around here, right around 4 in the morning UTC time. But they're not registering the second one. This one looks like it might be, but I doubt it. And here we are over at Solar Dynamic Observatory, and we are going to hit play, and we're going to see both of these pop off. I'm going to zoom in real good for us. Okay? So we're going to see our first explosion off the backside of the sun here, and then we're going to see a second one shortly thereafter. Watch this. Boom! That's the one that we just saw over on Enlil. Thank you, Anunnaki God, for your input. That was the first one. Now watch this. There comes the second one. Boom! There was a second one of equal size and severity. That was a lot of power. And here we are looking at it at 171 angstroms of light. We can also see a little bit of plasma release, but that is the most important thing to be taking note of. So we saw that first one, plasma release, and then up here we see it happen again, and it happens very shortly in a short amount of time. Boom. Okay, now I'm actually going to hit pause. Let me shrink that down all the way. Now, watch this time frame. Okay, it almost looks like something's coming out. Do you see that? Look at that. So from here is right about, we'll just say from here. So from here at 9:06 is where it just begins. 10 minutes later it grows. Yeah, 10 minutes later it grows. And then here's where the explosion at 36. So in 30 minutes it begins to leave the sun. 11 minutes later, look at that. Boom, 11 minutes later. 11 minutes later again, and 11 minutes later again. That thing, so that's 33 minutes total, 33. That's interesting, 33 and a third, 33. So within 30 minutes, it finally lets go of the sun surface, and then 33 minutes, you can see everything going off over here. Folks, please understand that the Earth is about the size of one of these little old circles. In fact, our coronal holes, our Earth can fit inside of one. One of these little umbras from our sunspots, the Earth would actually fit inside of one of those. So think about how severe and massive those explosions are, and how fast and powerful those are. If either one of those had been in our direction, it would have been lights out. Enlil and the European Space Agency and NOAA's prediction, neither one of them have registered the second one, so you saw the second one here first. We are at spaceweatherpredictioncenter.noaa.gov, and this is Lasco C2, Lasco C3. Why are they still showing only 3:18 in the morning UTC time? Well, hell, it's 3:46 p.m. Central Standard Time. Add 6 to that, that's 9:46. That should be 21:46, or at least 2100, but it's not. We're missing over 12 hours of data. We're missing 18 hours of data. They're not keeping up with it. Well, that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't they? Because when I'm over here on seeds, I mean, this is right around that time, and that's just frame 1. This is where we start off. Look at this. Now, obviously, we've got this guy here, and we can kind of see him here. He's hidden a little bit, but look at this. We just keep on going. Wow. What went in front of the sun to make it black like that, to darken out the light? That's crazy. But look at this. This is stereo ahead. Stereo ahead doesn't have any problems. I mean, it's picking up things coming out of the sun, like that explosion. Look at how perfectly round that is. Oh, look at it right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pushing it right out. There's another one right here. That was our first one. Where's our second pop? I don't know if we're going to get to the second pop. Oh, what is this? Wow. It almost looks like the one that we saw earlier, doesn't it? Let's back up here. Oh, look at this. There's one here. Here. Looks kind of like this guy. So we got it on frame 1. Frame 13. And then right towards the end. Looks a little bit closer to us. Could that be a cigar-shaped one? Is that a proton torpedo being shot to the sun, away from the sun? Which way is it going? I don't know. But it's pretty nutty to see all that, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. How you doing, buddy? There's a lot of strangeties going on. Just to be on the safe side, just in case, Space Weather Prediction Center didn't have this up to date yet, I came over to Soho Movie Theater themselves and put it in, and there are only 13 frames. So Lasco's the one that's keeping it down on us. Remember how I was saying there was 18 hours of missing data on Lasco? Look at this. 19 hours of blackout in Russia from our Russian Schumann. The numbers are starting to add up. Why do we have so much missing time and date? I don't know, folks. Stay aware. Remember, love is the only way forward. No fear, eyes open. Have a good one, folks.